Good night, everyone. Imagine owning a small piece of Apple, Tesla, or Nvidia. Every single time someone buys an iPhone, drives an electric car, or installs a high-tech microchip, you make money for a long time. I used to think this was inclusive luxury reserved for only for billionaires and Wall Street experts. However, as a student who has spent time researching financial markets, I've realized that the stock market is much more accessible than it seems. Understanding how it works is essential for our generation if we want to build a solid financial future. Today, I want to break down the stock market into three simple parts. That stock actually is, what makes the prices move, and how any of us can start investing today. Let's start with the basics. What is a stock? Put it simple, a stock is a share of ownerships in a company. When you buy a stock, you become a shareholder, which means you legally own a tiny fraction of the corporation. But why do companies sell piece of themselves? Well, companies need money to grow. When a company wants to expand, build a new factories, or research new technology. Pícale pausa. When a company wants to expand, build new factories, or research new technology, they decide to go public through a process called an initial public offering or EPO. This allows them to raise millions of dollars from regular people like you and me, instead of just relying on black loans. This brings us to a second point. What is actually makes a stock price change every day? The short answer is supply and demand. Think of it like any open market. If a company realizes an amazing product or reports massive profits. For example, when Nvidia announces a breakthrough in artificial intelligence, everyone wants a piece of that company. Demand goes up, buyers complete and the stock prices rises. On the other hand, if a company faces a scandal, low sales, or a bad management, investors get nervous and start selling. When everyone is selling and anybody is buying, the price goes down. It's continuous a reflection of public trust and economic data. Now you might be thinking, this sounds interesting, but I don't have a thousands of dollars to buy an expensive tech stocks. And that is where the most exciting part becomes accessibility. Years ago, investing was difficult. You need to call it a traditional broker on the phone, and you need a lot of capital to start. Today, technology has completely changed the game. Through modern digital brokerage platforms, you can open an investment account in minutes from your phone. Even better, most platforms now offer something called fractional shares. This means that a single share of company costs $400. You don't need to fill 400. You can invest with 5 or 10 and own your tiny piece of that stocks. In conclusion, the stock market is not an exclusive club for the wealthy. It is a powerful, dynamic financial system that is open to all of us. Today, we learned that buying a stock means becoming a partial owner of a company, that market prices change fast on a supply and demand, and that modern apps make it credible, easy to start with very simple money. You don't need to be a millionaire to start investing. You just need to start investing to build a wealth. The best time to start was years ago, but the second time is today. Thank you very much.